No one has a crystal ball to be able to predict the future, and neither can airline bosses. A plane could be in service for decades, including variants. The first Boeing 737 had its maiden flight in 1967. Today, I explore the possibility that Russia's MC21 could eventually be adopted by Western Airlines and also other international airlines around the world if the economics are right and the plane has a good safety record. Furthermore, if geopolitical conditions shift and barriers like sanctions are lifted, I will set out 6 reasons why I think that Western Airlines may eventually adopt the MC21. The first reason is about the competitive price. The MC21 is reportedly 20 to 30% cheaper than equivalent Western aircraft like the Airbus A320neo or the Boeing 737 MAX. This price advantage, especially for budget-conscious carriers, could make it attractive if reliability and support were assured. Despite being a Russian aircraft, the MC21 incorporates cutting-edge features. It has composite wings, some of the most advanced for a narrow-body jet. It has the PD-14, a Russian-made engine, which is also particularly cheap. It has fly-by-wire controls, and also the cabin design is more spacious than the Airbus A320neo or the 737 MAX. The duopoly of Airbus and Boeing limits buyer leverage. I'm not forgetting Embraer, but they produce smaller jets. Airlines may be open to a third player in the narrow-body space, especially after issues with Boeing and production backlogs for both Boeing and Airbus. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel, as this would help it grow and I would of course really appreciate it. Boeing has been under fire for quality and safety issues, especially with the MAX and the 787 Dreamliner, and it has suffered from delays such as the 777X, production problems and leadership turmoil. Airlines could look elsewhere if Boeing cannot deliver at scale or on time. If there's a thaw in Russia and West relations, which is a big if, and sanctions are eased, the MC21 might become more viable on the global market. Some non-aligned or neutral countries might adopt it first, creating a precedent. The MC21 is designed to be flexible with engine and avionics options. If Russia were to offer Western system integration, it could appeal to global carriers. The price for the MC21 is estimated to be between 70 to 80 million US dollars, compared to the A320neo or the 737 MAX, which is between 110 to 120 US dollars. So there is a significant price differential. But if it can be shown that the MC21 is fuel efficient, comparable to these other Western-made planes, there could be a gap in the market in a number of different countries or continents. However, there are challenges. Sanctions and export controls prevent Western parts like engine from being sold. Airlines would worry about maintenance infrastructure, certification hurdles, and spare part logistics. There are also political risks. Flying Russian jets in the current political climate, which could well ease in the future, could possibly be a public relations liability. Ultimately, it depends if Russia can fully localize production, and the PD-14 is an important part of that, obtain international certifications like with EASA or the FAA, and prove long-term support and safety. It may well be that this plane will have to be flown in Russia for some considerable period without problems, and obviously being constantly upgraded before airlines from other countries will be prepared to trust it. Then the MC21 might actually find buyers, especially in markets looking to avoid over-reliance on Airbus and Boeing with their long order book.